أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamualikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Last class we have finished the gender of a noun. Today we will be seeing some examples from the Quran to identify the gender of a noun. So in a gist we'll just revise the things, the rules in order to identify a noun. So there are three rules in order to identify a feminine noun, that is muannas qiyasi, muannas haqiqi and muannas samai. Coming to muannas qiyasi means those feminine nouns which ends with a ta marbuta, that is a closed ta, or those nouns which ends with alif hamza or alif ya, that is alif maksura, are feminine nouns. Now, muannas haqiqi means it is a natural gender, and muannas samai means that is by hearing the Arabs have labeled these nouns as feminine nouns without any rule. So today let us see what are the feminine nouns from the Quran. So here if you see in Surah Baqarah, if you see ayat number 3, as-salata. In as-salata, you can see as-salata, it is ending with a closed ta. Then such nouns are feminine nouns. So it is grouped under muannas qiyasi. That is, those nouns which ends with a closed ta are feminine nouns, and it is grouped under muannas qiyasi. Bil akhirati, you can see bil akhirati. So akhirati, it also ends with a closed ta, that is a ta marbuta. So it is also a feminine noun. So a feminine noun, which type of noun? It is a muannas qiyasi. It is also a muannas qiyasi because it ends with a closed ta. Khulubihim, it is also, the singular of it is qalbun and the plural of it is khulubun. And if we say here, it comes under a possessive phrase. We will deal in possessive phrase, but this khulubun also comes under jamul mukassar. It is also a feminine noun. So we will deal with this topic in the next class. And here you can see ghishabatun. You can say ghishabatun. Ghishabatun, it also ends with a closed ta, that is ta marbuta. Then it is also a which type of muannas? It is a muannas qiyasi. It is also muannas qiyasi. And one more here, fil ardi, ardun. So it do not follow any rule of the three rules. First one is the muannas samai, muannas qiyasi. Muannas qiyasi, there is no ta marbuta, and muannas haqiqi does not falls under the natural gender. So it comes under muannas samai. Muannas samai means just by hearing the Arabs have labeled these nouns are feminine nouns, and it do not follow any rule. Okay, so it comes under a feminine noun without any rule. Allahu, it is a proper noun and without any alif lam, and Allahu is a muzakkar. Okay, the name itself reflects it is a muzakkar, and it does not comes in any category of the feminine nouns. So it is a muzakkar. Allahu is a muzakkar, that is, it is a masculine. You can see az-zalalata. Okay, az-zalalata, it is also a feminine noun. How can you say it is a feminine noun? Because it is ending with a closed ta, that is a ta marbuta. Okay, it is ending with a closed ta, that is ta marbuta. So it comes under muannas qiyasi. Okay, it comes under muannas qiyasi. Naran. Okay, so originally it was narun. Okay, noon alif zabar narun. Okay, r ra and double dhamma. So it is narun. But in this naran, so here it is also a noun, and it is also a which type of feminine noun? It is a muannas samai, because it also do not follow any rule, because it is not a muannas qiyasi, because there is no ta marbuta, alif hamza or alif ya at the ending, and it is not a natural gender, that is muannas haqiqi, and it is under muannas samai because it is labeled without any rule. So narun. Okay, narun is also a muannas samai. It is a feminine noun. How this narun has turned into naran will come to know in the i'rab of a noun. As-samai, okay, min as-samai. as-samai is there, it also comes under muannas samai. As narun is there, narun was also a muannas samai. Just by hearing also, and it do not follow any rule, that it does not come under muannas qiyasi. There is no ta marbuta ending alif hamza or alif ya, and it does not come under the natural gender, so it is a muannas samai. Now annasu, okay, annasu you can see it is also a muzakkar. It does not have a ta marbuta, it does not come under muannas samai, it does not come under muannas qiyasi, or it does not come under muannas haqiqi. So it is a which noun? It is a masculine noun, okay, it is a masculine noun, it is a muzakkar, okay. You can say khadirun, okay, khadirun, it ends with a tanween, khadirun, there is no ta marbuta, and it does not comes under a muannas haqiqi, and it does not comes under a muannas qiyasi. So it is a masculine noun, okay, it is a masculine noun. So through practice only we can identify you can identify nouns which are feminine nouns. Otherwise nouns can be identified as feminine through rules, that is muannas qiyasi by ta marbuta, that is a closed ta, or alif hamza or alif ya, and muannas haqiqi, that is by natural gender. These two group of feminine nouns can be identified easily, but those nouns which do not have a ta marbuta or which do not fall into a natural gender, such feminine nouns are a muannas samai. That identification comes through practice only, by seeing more and more number of nouns. Al arda, so here also you can see, as we know, it comes under muannas samai because it do not follow any rule, okay, it comes under muannas samai. Ma'un, okay, ma'un, even though this word you can see alif hamza is there, alif is there, hamza is there, it should, by rule it should comes under muannas qiyasi, okay, and it should be a feminine noun, but it is an exception. Ma'un is an exception. Why? Because it does not comes under a feminine noun, it is an exception to the muannas qiyasi, because muannas qiyasi you can see ta marbuta in the end, alif hamza or alif ya. So alif hamza still it is coming, but does not falls under the muannas qiyasi. So it is an exception, and it is a muzakkar, and it is a masculine noun, okay, it is an exception, as we said earlier. You can see minas samarati, okay, it comes under jamul muannas salim. We will deal with these nouns in the next class. It is jamul muannas salim, it is also a feminine noun. We will deal with this topic in the next topic. Bisuratin, okay, bisuratin, it is also muannas qiyasi. Why? Because a closed ta can be seen at the end. So those nouns which ends with a closed ta, then such nouns are known as a feminine nouns, and it falls under the category of muannas qiyasi. You can see annara. So it is also a narun is indefinite. Why? The ra is that will be having a tanween narun, but it is annara. It is a definite noun, that is alif and lam you can see. So it will become annara. So alif lam you can see, it is a definite noun, and it comes under a feminine noun, and it is a muannas samai. Similarly, wal hijaratu, okay, ta marbuta, you can see the closed ta. So by seeing this ta, we can say that it is a feminine noun, that is it is a muannas qiyasi. So these were some of the examples from the Quran, how to identify a feminine noun. So you can keep on practicing. You can identify, first you identify a noun. How you identify a noun? Just by saying alif lam. If any word which starts with an alif lam, or any word which ends with a tanween, then such words are nouns. So once you identify the noun, then you apply these three rules, that is it comes under natural gender, or it comes under muannas samai, muannas qiyasi, or muannas haqiqi, then you can label it as a feminine noun. If does not falls under any of these three categories, then it should be a masculine noun, okay. Anyhow, whenever we are talking about these grammatical rules, there are some exceptions to it, as we dealt previously. Inshallah, in the next class we will be dealing with the number of nouns. So after seeing this, inshallah, we will be dealing with the number of nouns in the next class. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.